Well, greetings. Yeah, um, I got something in the mail. Yay, so this is going to be an unboxing video. Although, unlike some of my other unboxing videos, I paid for this. And this ends up being something I actually need. It was on my Amazon wish list, but I ended up getting it off of eBay for a better price. So, let's get around to opening it. And while opening it, I can explain what it is, or what the issue is, and why I need to solve it. I'm running out of space on one machine for both videos and for video games. And I happen to have bought some M.2 SATA drives from a warehouse clearance sale, but I don't have any M.2 SATA ports on any of my machines, at least not the size of what I got. So a company out there called Vantec, which competes with StarTech and just a few other companies. They're really well known for making like adapter converter things like this. And they just happen to have a 2x, so 2 or whatever. I don't want to offend anyone, but the 2, there we go, 2 M.2 SATA on one single board. Oh, come on, what are you? Oh. So I ended up picking it up. Mostly because a friend of mine was like, hey, I am going to buy you a video game, and you will play it with me. And I'm like, okay. And as soon as the game tried downloading, I realized I do not have enough space. I do not have enough space for things like this, or my streams, or whatnot in video editing. So I wanted to get the SSDs up. And let me show you the SSDs. So you know kind of what this part is for. So let's move this box and hold that off. So these are the SSDs in question. They are Intel 545 SSDs, 256 gigabyte, 2280 M.2 SATA. These are SATA drives, which, yeah, if this will focus at all. No, it's not going to focus. Yeah, it says 80 millimeter SATA 3. And I just so happen to have two of them. Am I going to rate them? No. They are going to be separate drives for separate purposes. So, now that you know this, let's get back to this. I guess I don't need the pokey knife sharpie thing. Let's move Tux out of the way. So, not a bad little box. Ooh. Yay, more packing material. Converts to M.2 NGFF B key or B plus M key SSD to standard SATA. Support different length 22 by 40 or 42 mil, 60 mil, or 80 mil. Mount anywhere designed for card slots, drive bays, or OEM custom mounting. So this is actually going to be probably tucked in somewhere because the particular machine this is going into does not have a spare drive bay, nor does it have a spare PCIe slot with a SATA power cable long enough to reach this. And I was not able to get a replacement for that. So, need the sharp knife again. It'll be neat to see how this rolls. Okay, come on. Wait. Oh, so it can just open only from one side. Okay. RTFM mofo. Plastic mounting board. Okay, so this is a generic instruction manual for all of their devices. Okay. So there should be a plastic mounting plate of some sort. We'll see. Oh, hello, screwdriver. Oh, there is a mounting plate. Ooh, that's nice. One thing I'll need to figure out before actually using this is I will need to update the firmware on those Intel drives. Crinkly. Wow. Let's try this out. Let's install one of these. Oh. It is not often that I get to play around with fresh, brand new hardware. I'm notoriously infamous for having hardware fail, but the thing people need to know is most of my hardware is secondhand, so it's not often that I get the nice treat and honor of opening some fresh new hardware. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that thing. Oh man, to think that this is larger than the first drive in my laptop. By a whole lot. Well, not by too... Yeah, by a whole lot, because I started off with an 80 gig. Huh. So that's an 80 mil, which means if I take the screws here and pray that I don't have them fall all over the place, let's get the pointy ones back into the bag, since those are for a plastic thing here. And I think let's check. So there's... Okay. So these 4 big ones are for mounting it to a case. Mounting this to a case. See, this is one of the benefits of actually RTFM. So, This is an 80 mil. Man, why do I have a feeling I really want to solder this? Or does it go in like this? Okay, RTFM time. Okay, so there is a lip here on the bottom of this little thing here. Let's see if I can maybe lightly get the screw on so that you can see a little better. The autofocus is not working. So yeah, it turns out I need to have the flat bit on the back so that it can lie flat like this. And then pray that it stays in long enough for me to go and actually install the card. That's not in. Come on. There you go. That's a bit more like it. And wow, boy, if this weren't a video unboxing of this, man, this is fiddly. You know something? I might as well take off this PCIe card cover since... Oh, it's magnetic. Oh, that's nice of them. Okay. Here's the screw that I need. Okay. Okay, that's in there. And that's the install of one card. I'm most likely going to plug this into... Actually, I can't plug it into the computer that I'm using as a table here because, well, I have no SATA slots on this thing. Well, I do. I'd have to unplug the optical drive. Possible, but I will need to figure out a way to update the firmware. Yeah, I overpaid for these drives too. They're 256 gig. I paid about $50 a pop for them, only to find out as soon as I got home and the place took no refunds, that these things were about 30 bucks a pop on eBay. So I could have actually gotten exactly what I would have needed and would have used, like normal SATA drives, 2.5 versus the M.2. Ooh, that was a nice, satisfying click. Yeah, I have. It just seems odd. Okay. But then again, I don't have as much experience with the M.2 SATA stuff. So, okay. Since I am going to want to put the plastic backing on, it looks like I'm only going to be able to access 2 of the screws. Oopsie. Or 3 of the screws out of the 4. So it is. I did have it in the right location. Now to get these smaller screws here. The other thing is I am likely going to, since I don't have a bay to put this in, I am going to have to figure out some other mounting methodology. Why does a computer manufacturer provide you 8 internal SATA ports but only 2 SATA bays that you can put drives in is beyond me. So let's plop the boxes. Okay. Well, since everything just wanted to drop down, and these are self-tapping screws, it looks like. You know something? I probably don't want to use that screwdriver. I probably would be better off with, I don't know. Maybe a ratcheting one? Question is, are these, is the tip on my ratcheting screwdriver fine enough? No, it's not. Okie dokie. Since I don't know where my box is with bits, I guess I don't have much of a choice. I'm already stripping the screw. That's not great. What is this screw bloody made out of? It's not even held in. No, not enough. Let's do, yeah, that one's stripped. Well, that's in there now tight. Problem is, that hole moved. So now I can't get that screw in. Oh well. Could say that it's good enough for Australia. Although I'm not in Australia, so no. It's not good enough, period. Well, at least I can say one thing for sure. The screws that they gave for mounting onto this piece of plastic, they're absolute crap. I should keep that out. And with that, that is the multi-size dual M.2 to 2 SATA 3 port converter kit from Vantec. And this has been an unboxing. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you join me for part 2 when I install it and partition them. And with that, thank you so very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and all that jam. If you want to see more of these videos, there's Donato links in the description below where you can encourage me to make more videos, and it just helps pay the bills. Plus, there's an Amazon wish list down there where you could actually buy things. Like, technically, someone could have actually bought this for me, and I could have done a video on it and made these streams better long, long ago. And with that, I bid you all adieu. Thank you so very much for watching, and see you in the next video.